guys? Welcome back to another Love You For You episode. Here today, we're going to talk about what we are, why are we doing this, basically our mission statement, let you guys know who we are as a channel. So, Evan, Corona, whatever you guys want.
Shit, we here to bring value to anybody that watches and also to ourselves, because what we find is with each other, this is the type of things that we talk about with each other on a common basis anyways. So we decided to really just put it on camera and just talk amongst each other, and kind of have a relaxed environment to where, because we are literally sharpening each other every time we talk, and we felt like the conversations that we had on a daily basis benefited us, and they benefited us to the point where they will probably benefit other people,
Exactly.
So, and then also we thought it would be just branching out and kind of getting out of our comfort zone and seeing what type of value we could provide to ourselves and, like I said, to other people as well, and that's about it. But when we talk about the Love You For You, we're gonna be talking about each one of us kind of embarking on what that essentially means to us to love you for yourself, So we're here, when you think about loving you for you, what do you specifically think about? Like, what comes upon your mind when you're talking about loving yourself for yourself?
To be honest, bro, I think of it as like you taking in all your flaws and all stuff, good things, the bad things, the things that hurt you to the point where you gained a lesson, or just having that person, a person in your life that has made you realize who you are and what your purpose is in life. I feel like if you just take all of that.
So basically, the way I think of it, Love You For You, is having that self-respect for yourself, knowing that you are, how you say, confident in yourself in whatever you do. Just going out into the world, knowing that whatever you setting out for yourself, whatever I do, I'm gonna do it. That's all it is. Just you can't be scared of who's in front of you, what obstacle is in front of you. That's life. You gotta go through that shit.
Facts.
You gotta run through a fucking wall. Fuck it.
Facts.
That's how it
That
is.
esteem with it, huh?
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts. When I think about loving you for you, like when it comes back to purpose, and this is why I think about it so hard and why it matters to me so much, because when I think about loving myself for myself, initially I want to help people. I want to create a difference in somebody's life, even if it's just one person in my entire life. That's enough,
Yeah.
And I mean, like, where I change the dynamics of the way this person thinks to where generationally their life is going to be changed to their kids and their kids' kids and their kids' kids' kids. I set them on a different path, So when I think about loving you for you, initially, if you want to help somebody, you got to help yourself first.
Exactly.
You feel me?
100%.
So I'm thinking, like, how can I help anybody if I haven't helped myself first? How can I care about somebody if I don't even care about myself? How can I respect somebody if I don't respect myself? And that's why I live on the harsh guidelines that I live on now, because I want to help people. And also, I value what other people think and think of me. That doesn't mean that I truly care. Like, at the end of the day, how I feel about myself is most important. You feel me?
Yeah.
But the value that when somebody, especially that I'm close to, can admire me and respect me, that means the most, because they truly know who you are. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's through the endeavors that you went through, and you gotta love you for you, because ultimately, me personally, I want to help people, but I can't help people if I'm not helping myself. So it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, helping people is the number one thing. Because think about it, when you out in the world, who's there to help you? Honestly, you come into this world alone, but you have your parents, you have your mentors, you have your cousins, you have your family basically, and anybody else that's added to that family. They're gonna help you out throughout life, but sometimes they might not go through the same struggles that you go through, just like we may not. But at the same time, like if we can shed some light to people that we can reach out to and just have that basic conversation, like shit, we went through this type of stuff. Like, oh snap, our viewers went through that type of thing. That's the type of help that we can give to people. It's just, like that's just the outreach that we want to do. Is just help people.
Yeah, and especially for like men that look like us, men that came from hard times, don't really know how to, figure out their own wants and, like stuff like that. Like, they don't really know what they want. They don't know their purpose. They don't know who they are. They don't know what value they can bring, so which makes them not, as confident, So when they go out into the real world, it's kind of tough for them to adjust and stuff. So, I feel like loving you for you is like really just owning that and then just, accepting that and just trying the best you can, whenever you can, get in. And like you said, man, you got to run through walls. Fuck it. That's what you got to do.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. It's a movement, man. Like, love you for you, accepting your flaws, having that self-respect.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's
Yeah.
just the way I see it.
Nobody's perfect, man.
Nah.
Nobody's perfect, but that's the beautiful thing about life is we're trying to chase perfection, even though it's not attainable. You feel me? But that's with anything. You're trying to chase the unattainable. That's what makes the shit great.
I'm sorry, but
You good.
But do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? Sometimes,
What do you mean?
like if someone is so obsessed trying to be, perfect, like is that could that be a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, the thing is, we got so many different things that we got going on in life as far as financials, family, spiritual, emotional. It's all different levels to it and different factors. So you got to know how to balance it,
Yeah.
So in any different sector of your life, you got to know how to balance it. And you got to realize what's more important to you. Is family more important than financial? Is financial more important than my mental health? You know what I mean? For me, mental health is the most important because I truly see how important mental health is. Because I truly believe you can't help anybody until you help yourself. I truly believe that,
That's true. That's true.
Like, that's why I say, like, the only person that you got to deal with 24/7 is yourself. From the time that you wake up and you're alive, you come out,
Yeah.
you are born by yourself.
Yeah.
You are born into your own consciousness that's in your head. So from that point forward, you got to see what's going on in your head and obtain and kind of digest what's going on around you and kind of analyze like, okay, this is what's going on, this is what's going on, this is what's going on. And that's the beauty of the era that we live in. You got so much attainable information on the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To where, like, it's effortless to find anything that you want. To the most gruesome stuff, to the most uplifting, and people like David Goggins, like we were talking about earlier, This man has a book called, his book is called Can't Hurt Me. I don't know how I forgot it, but I would highly recommend that book,
Right.
And essentially what he's talking about is all the struggles and stuff that he went through and failing in Navy SEALs, and that's a big thing too, learning how to accept failure, You got to learn how to fail and understand failing is a good thing because most people are not scared, are not even willing to fail.
Right.
They're so complacent in what they're doing that they don't want to kind of shake the raft of what they're doing already because they're so comfortable, And that's why you got to purposely make yourself uncomfortable. Even if it's just waking up 5 o'clock in the morning and taking a cold shower. A cold shower. Because you don't want to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's to like break down or like build your mental toughness.
You gotta break yourself.
You gotta break yourself.
Man.
And that's what a lot of guys don't really understand, you know, fully. But see, like forcing yourself to be uncomfortable, you know, to this day I'm realizing it. Like, you know, it's something that everyone growing up needs to go through, and you know, because it's just gonna affect change, you know, and it's gonna be positive change, you know, especially if you know the more uncomfortable you are, you know, and if you're uncomfortable and happy doing it, that means like you're in the right spot. You just gotta break through that.
Exactly.
So
And to your point, man, I do that every day. Regardless of if you doing something that you love to do or you don't want to do, like you said, you got to take that cold shower. That cold shower is what's going to save you. Because once you do that at the beginning of your day, everything else is going to be easy. You're going to have that positive mindset like, you know what, I can get through this. If I can get through this cold shower in the morning, everything else is going to be easy. And to answer your question, it depends on the type of person, honestly. Like, it could be good, it could be bad. As far as the bad, it just depends on who's at the end of the finish line. Like, if your family is going to be with you at the end of the finish line, that's good. But if nobody's going to be there at the end of the finish line, but at the end of the day, like, everybody wants to be with somebody at the end of the finish line, like
Right.
regardless of who it is. Like, it could be your mom, your dad, your sister, whatever. It could be anybody. You want somebody at the end of the finish line to be with you, to acknowledge the fact that you went through that struggle, they went through the struggle with you, whatever. Like, somebody wants to be there with you.
Facts.
yeah, that is true. Because there is a lot of rich people, you know, with mental health issues and all that. So
Yeah, that's a blooper.
Ah!
shit.
Yeah. But loving you for you, man, like really believing in yourself, like truly believing in yourself. Like, for me personally, I know that I can get through anything. Shit. You gotta believe in yourself more. And what I really learned is failure, man. My mom would give me these success CDs, and it would talk about this one girl specifically. She was talking about how she was the inventor of Spanx. She would talk about how her dad growing up would talk about with her and her siblings. He would specifically ask her, "What did you fail at today?" He would ask all his kids, "What did you fail at today?" So they grew up in the mindset of thinking, okay, failure is a good thing. That means I tried. If I don't come back home and tell my dad that I failed at something, he's going to be disappointed that I didn't fail, because that means I didn't try. So her whole mindset of failure was like, it was uplifting and good. She wanted to try new things.
Gave her all the confidence in the
It gave her all the confidence in the world, because all she grew up knowing was failure is succeeding.
Yeah, and I bet what also helped too was just knowing that the fact that her parents were okay with her failing as long as she was trying.
Yeah.
And you know that's cool, you know, especially like a kid like, you know, like you, bro, fucking growing up with that type of, you know, type of positivity surrounded around you, you know.
Nice.
That it makes you know a big difference. But shit, man, that's dope. You know, we need to encourage a lot of us, you know, to at least go out and try something, bro. Don't, especially like for like, you know, my Mexican peoples out there, bro. Fucking really like, you know, challenge yourself. Try different things. You know, we used to just, we're known as blue collar men and just, you know, hard working. Let's try to
Come on, Berto.
Huh?
Come on, Berto.
Come on.
Like a donkey.
Oh yeah, un burro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog. So it's like, you know, like I don't get me wrong though. You know, there's a lot of fucking businessmen out there.
Hell yeah.
Facts, but you know, just a lot of people that I've encountered, you know, in my work history, and you know, just being around my family and stuff. But yeah,
I mentioned a lot of books. I'm sorry, bro. One book I will recommend 10 out of 10 times is Deepak Chopra, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success.
Okay.
Because specifically what we're talking about, how it resonates, is he's talking about how his kids, he encourages his kids to do whatever they want as long as it brings purpose to humanity. So he says, with that being said, they don't have to worry about obtaining as much money to go to school to get the highest paying job. They're just trying to do what makes them happy and what's going to help people. So he said, of course, with that being said, they got the best jobs, they got the highest degrees, they went to the best schools because they weren't under the pressure of feeling like they had to make the most money, because I personally told them that I was going to back them financially as long as they were happy. So they truly did find their purpose. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's really up to people like us to change the generation.
Look, you got me messed up. I was about to say love me for me.
Love me for you too, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Shit.
Like T.O., I love me some me.
Hey.
But basically, love you for you is not only accepting your flaws, but also knowing that you have them, but be willing to change it. You gotta be that type of person to be able to change yourself, so that way you can better yourself or better somebody else. Because without bettering yourself, you can't change somebody else. Like like you gotta take those steps with yourself and know in your head, like, look, I know today I gotta get better. Tomorrow I gotta get better. Just like you said, you gotta get 1% better
a day.
each day.
Yep.
That's that's all it is. It's you gotta change your mindset. You gotta be willing. You gotta be ready, and you gotta take everything into consideration. You gotta take that criticism. Anybody is gonna criticize you. You gotta be able to take that. You gotta be able to be like, you know what, you're right. I'm gonna work on that, and not just BS them. You gotta actually work on it. That's what anybody does. That's what any successful businessman, anybody that's in the military, anybody that's in the government, whatever you want to be, you got to be willing to change yourself and be better no matter what. Because you got to think about it like this. If you don't mean what you say, then the people that are following you or that look up to you, they're going to look at you and be like, what are you talking about? Exactly. And this is why we put this video together, because we talked about it, like we said, for a year and a half. Boom, we put into action. We stopped talking about it and just said, we're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
Regardless of the outcome, we just want to do it. Like, whether it helps somebody, it doesn't help somebody, at least we know we're trying to do something, trying to make the world better. Make that 1%, 1% of the population better.
Yeah.
And timing is everything, man. Because it doesn't matter, how long it takes, or if you keep trying and it doesn't work out, or you say all these things and it doesn't really work out the way you thought. It don't matter, man. You just keep going, keep plugging away, day by day, year by year, whatever. The only thing is, like how I know these two guys, they ain't never gonna quit. I ain't gonna quit, and that's what loving you for you is. Don't quit on yourself ever. Don't matter. Don't matter what Don't matter what happened to you in your life. You understand it. You look at it and you just try to grow from it. That's it.
Yep.
And if anything, surround yourself with people that are like-minded like you, so that way you can do the things that you're scared of, because those people might not be scared of it, and they can encourage you to do the things that you're scared of. So just put yourself around the right people so you can better yourself and move forward with the life that you want.
Yeah, and another thing, bro, that's hella useful is by you surrounding yourself with better like-minded people and people that think like you. When you say your goals and your dreams like that, people ain't gonna laugh at you. They ain't gonna laugh at you. They ain't gonna just be hating, because a lot of people be hating, bro. Just because you want to go out and achieve a certain thing, and they don't see as quick results, whatever, bro. Motherfuckers, you just gotta stay the course, and the little growth that you fucking make, you just keep building off of that.
Yep.
Yeah, you just keep going.
Yep.
But yeah, surrounding yourself with like-minded people, just by you talking about it, is you're gonna manifest certain things, and it might not all come at once, but you're gonna pick up on the little things here and there, and be able to just build off of stuff like that.
And I'm glad you brought that up for real too, because it's like depending on who you're around, that's pretty much what type of energy you're bringing in. So if you're around somebody that don't really care about anything, that's all you're gonna be bringing in. So you gotta analyze the people that you're around, because more than likely that's who you are.
Yeah.
That's the thoughts that you're gonna be taking into your mind. That's the things that you're gonna be talking about. That's what you're gonna be putting out to the world.
Yeah.
You know
that,
what I mean?
That even means toxic family too.
Yeah, family too. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter.
Just
It don't
like-
matter.
Yeah.
If they're not the individuals that you trying to gravitate to, or that you are, or that you're becoming, it doesn't matter. You know, you gotta do what's best for you and what you're trying to build in your life.
Yeah.
Exactly. And like you said, everything takes time. So even with you trying to figure out the right energies to be around, it's okay. Like if
Facts.
those people are being conducive to your life and like having that negative energy, now you know. Then you can move forward and find the right people that's conducive to your life, that's gonna put you in the right place and put you in the right mindset to where you're gonna be like, you know what, like this is the right person for me. We all have those type of people in our life. We really do.
Yeah.
So that's why
You talking from experience.
exactly.
Dude, I'm blessed to have these dudes that I've known for so long that are really brothers, you know?
Yeah.
And we're like-minded.
Exactly.
But a lot of people don't have that.
Yeah.
They don't. But
and
no, go ahead.
and what's great, bro, is like we're all in different levels, but we all going for the same goal.
Hell yeah.
You know? So like you said, bro, we fucking sharpening each other's tools, and you know we getting after it, and we're not competing, but you know we're giving that right type of confident or not
Encouraging.
encourage.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So-
the thing is, and love you for you could be so many things, but really it could be a community. Honestly, just like we're like-minded people, other people can be like-minded that like this channel, that subscribe, comment, all that type of stuff. You know,
Yeah.
there's people out there in the world that have the same type of mindset. It may not be for everyone, but there is some people that do have that.
Like always, we hope that we gave some value to you guys' lives, to you guys' perspectives, to you guys' minds. You feel me? Because really, it's therapy for us. Because this is what we talk about anyways. So really, what we want is just to, delegate and kind of connect with others. Because we feel like we provide so much value to each other. You know, it didn't make anything but sense to kind of outsource it and show it to other people. Because this is our daily conversations.
Exactly.
So, like always, we hope we gave some value to you guys. Love yourself, encourage yourself, believe in yourself, go hard for it, and remember to keep the people around you that are like-minded and that's gonna help you, and you can help them. You know, so remember to love you for you and tell somebody that you love them today.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.